how you do, Arcanex? It's Arcanex. Welcome back to a new podcast. Feels like it's been forever. This episode will probably come out normally on schedule though, because I'm gonna edit really fast so we don't mess up the schedule again. Uh,
Yeah, I mean, it's February 10th right now. My prediction is February 30th, alright?
Come on with that. Have some faith, man.
What? Holy cow, Simon. You have no faith in this man. I mean, I don't either, but...
I do. We're gonna make this work. It feels like it's been longer than you. Feels like it's been like a year since we did this. It has not. This is what it feels like.
Yeah. It's okay. I got something. Well, no. I'm gonna break that out later. I'm gonna break it out later. You'll know.
Okay. You strange man.
Alright. Let's get straight to the chase, because I'm sure we all have a lot to say. Who wants to start with the bye week, with the fortnight?
The bye weeks or the fortnights?
Whatever you prefer.
Well, I suppose something we can talk about, Wushi and I, is actually Fortnite. Since the last recording.
That's true. Me and Simon Cat, we were in a call with friend of the show, Ventus. We all love Ventus here. And he just... Smash Rex was there too, but he wasn't able to download and went to sleep. But he randomly called us to play Fortnite. He commanded us, and we were like, okay. And when we played Fortnite, and it was fun moving around the world, walking around the world. That's what I like.
Yeah, it was we. Do I want to say that term? We lost our Fortnite virginity.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
And we won. I'll have you know that we won every single round because we were on the level 1 lobbies with the babies.
It's far too early for this conversation.
Far too early.
It's like 7 p.m.
we usually record this at like 9. I don't remember. That's a genuine question. It's been long enough that I don't remember.
Wushi, you killed him.
I'm fine. I got a haircut.
Oh,
My
nice.
hair's being weird.
Now you're back to what it was before it was a little bit longer. That's how hair works.
Yes, Simon Cat. That's what is how haircuts
That's not how.
work.
That's not how
Wushi's
Wushi's hair works. Not anymore.
No, Wushi. What was I saying?
You said no Wushi and then you paused.
I said no Wushi?
Yeah.
But he's right there.
What are you saying?
There is a Wushi.
I'm here.
Why would I say no Wushi? Like, I know he's here.
Yeah, that's true. Very astute, Wacko.
How you doing?
I'm great, man. It's been a little while, hasn't it?
It's been a bit.
You were.
I'm not mentally here, dude.
I
We want to
noticed.
do this. Are you okay?
No, I don't know. I can't tell.
I'll be right back.
He's now leaving us.
Oh no. It's his cat.
I might get it into raid Sunday.
You might get a what Sunday?
Into rain.
Oh. I was like, you're going to perform a raid?
What?
That's what I thought I heard. So, snowstorms. That's something that happened. If you're
What's up?
if you were in the US this past fortnight, every single
You would
one
be dead.
of our friend group militia, not a militia, friend group.
We're a
Yeah, our
we
North.
are a well-regulated militia. We're allowed to own firearms because it's America, except Ventus.
Except Ventus.
This is
Yeah,
not
our
American.
well-regulated North American-based enterprise.
Enterprise.
Every single one of us was affected by the snowstorm in some way, at least I think.
My head hurts. I'm gonna go to sleep. Can you tell me when Whooshi gets back?
Okay. Good night.
Is Whooshi back yet?
No.
Ow. So, I don't know how to continue forward. It's been so long since I've been on Discord. It's been so long since I've recorded anything. Goodness. A while back, I was like, oh, let me, listen to all the old, the podcasts that I haven't. So I've listened to the past, 3-4 episodes because I hadn't watched them yet or listened to them yet. And, I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot that I talked about that. I forgot I didn't talk about this or whatever. And I was like, oh, I'll remember to talk about that next time. But that was been so long ago, I do not remember a thing I've listened to or a thing that I wanted to bring up.
Yeah.
And I have some notes, but, I left some of it vague. It's I'll talk about this concept that I thought I would talk about. That I remember what I meant when I wrote it.
I'm back.
But it's fine.
It's Whooshi.
Whooshi, you're back.
Forgot to get my laundry because I'm a good podcaster. What are we talking about, boys?
I need to do laundry.
Well, we were... Actually, I have a question. Whooshi, did the snowstorm hit you? Were you the only one that it didn't hit?
It's been really dang warm out lately, actually. It's the warmest it's been all year.
Okay, so I guess
It's
it
February.
did.
We had 60 yesterday.
This is like the longest we've had snow in the place where I live since really ever, that as long as I can remember that I've been here.
Well, we had a decent amount of snow where I live. But I wasn't here to experience it. Because I decided to go visit Smash Max, friend of the show. And,
Yeah, do we just
didn't-
want to talk about that?
I think
I
that's going to be
can-
the most interesting Fortnite.
Oh, it was not interesting.
Oh, okay.
It was, well, kind of leading up to it, I had a lot of stress going on, and I talked about it some in the podcast. I had roommates, I had puppies, I had rats. Most of it's taken care of now. All my roommates have moved out, by the way, for one reason or another, except Aubrey. But the roommate situation, there are no roommates. Jesse had rat poison at some point. That was a big problem, but he's fine, no problem. The puppies are they've been handled. They're not I still technically have them, but they've been moved, so they're not causing as much of an issue. One of them's gone. I have plans to bring Stone to Skull, another one, so that's gonna be a fun little excursion. I had my 2 jobs, and one of them was stressing me out because I started dating a coworker, and then we broke up, and it was a whole thing. And then her new boyfriend started working there, and I'm pretty sure he's getting fired now. That's a whole problem. But it's a lot's happened, and I was like, I kind of just want a break to get away from it. And going to Smash Max's was that break. We're no, we didn't have anything exciting to do, but we were just gonna hang out, relax, and just not stress over life for a bit. And that's kind of what happened. And to some extent, it was good. It was good for me. But also, a little over halfway through, I got deathly sick. And I say deathly sick. Not really. I didn't die. But
That's good.
my head was hurting so bad, I did not move for the last 2 days I was there. I just laid down and slept as much as I could the entire time. And I say slept. But I mean, if I laid down for 6 hours, I'd be awake trying to sleep for 3 of them, then fall asleep for 3, and then wake back up. And then I'd do that on repeat. It was not fun. It was awful. And I assumed that, flying back home, going in the air, the altitude, the pressure, would make me literally die. Probably not literally, but I thought like my sinuses would implode, but they didn't. I was like fine, and then I got home and I was mostly fine, and now I just like I'm sick. I got like a cough, which you could probably hear. But like, I don't feel like I'm dying at least anymore.
Dude,
Well,
So that was
good.
good.
did Smash Max like spoon feed you chicken noodle soup and 7-Up and this
No, I just didn't eat.
Okay.
Oh.
Not even 7-Up.
Yeah, that's like. No, I did not get 7. I don't even know what 7-Up is.
You don't know what 7-Up is?
But it didn't have it.
Wait, what?
No. I don't know what 7-Up
It's
is.
it's Sprite.
Yeah, Sprite.
But not-
It's
Oh.
like it's different.
No, I
Sprite.
didn't drink that. No, it was weird. Like, I think Smash Max is now sick when I left, but he wasn't sick when I left. So like, it's like as I leave, I get better and he gets worse. So, whatever.
Cool.
Oh well.
I remember we had some fun nights in call the first half of when you were there. I remember that.
I only drank Call the second half.
Yeah, you guys were Baka was saying he was out of context clip farming in the background of Smash Max's camera while we were playing
I
Jackbox.
was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Brandon was there.
Fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
Haven't done Jackbox in a bit.
Me neither.
I suck at Jackbox.
Oh no,
Oh,
you.
well.
I thought you had some of the funniest ones there. At the end of that night we played shoot, what was it? Survive the Internet, cause Ghost has a modded version of that game where you can replace all the images with whatever images you want, and it's hilarious. But we've only ever done it twice because we keep forgetting that that's a thing we can do.
Blame Ghost. Tell him to bring it up more.
Dude, tell him to
We
bring it
did.
up when I'm there. That sounds cool.
How what you guys been working on recently?
That's a good question.
Oh,
I've been
man.
working on a lot of things. It's like all I've been doing.
Fun.
Past 2 weeks have been a bit not dreadful, not by a long stretch, but more so frustrated at the lack of anything progressing aside from my one video that I'm working on. And even that's progressing slowly because there's just so much I
Right.
decided to do with it. So a lot of it, some days have just been wake up, edit, sleep, because everything was canceled the first week of the snow. So there was nothing to do. But
At least you're getting stuff done.
yeah.
For me, did I get to talk about Do-Gooder's voice acting on the podcast?
That was like the
We
entirety
called
of one
Haley on the
episode.
podcast.
Was about that.
Okay, so that's already been addressed in a bye week before. We all know we did that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So a lot of what I've been doing has been editing the audio, which is a lot because it's a long episode, and also working on the next Wushi's property video, which pretty much serves the purpose of an update video, but it also sort of serves the purpose of sort of like a pilot episode to what I want to start doing on the channel, and that's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be really stinking
Ooh.
cool.
We got the new Wushi's property, similar to.
It's not that long a
Do-Gooders.
video. I don't think it'll take that long. It'll be out like this month or March or something.
Actually, I have
Yay.
something about new Wushi's property things that I can leak if I really wanted to. I have information that I'm not
He
supposed
does
to
have
have.
information that he's not supposed to have. We were playing photo roulette in that ding old game. Can we explain what photo roulette is? It's the game where
it's a game where you guess photos that come up on each other's camera rolls. We played it with Ventus.
Yeah. So it just picks random photos from your camera rolls. Showed Ventus and Slimy Cat something they weren't supposed to see, and they know something.
Did you screenshot it? Can you send it to me?
I did not screenshot it. No.
Screw you, Simon. Yeah, screw you.
I should have. One time I was playing that game with some friends, and the one guy screenshotted my my social security number, because that's something I have in my camera roll, and now he just
If I start saying my social security number, I wonder if Wushi would bleep it out.
I just forget.
I just forget.
I get hacked into. My life ends. I die. Something like that.
That's probably how it would play out.
Wushi, don't let people steal my identity.
Don't say your social security number on camera.
4, 3, 8, 9. Just kidding. That's not my social security number.
How do we know?
Another
that?
funny thing about the game is that it shows you, it gives you a notification in the corner when someone takes a screenshot.
That's really funny.
It
I
does.
guess that means everyone was being really good and honest and
Yeah.
respectful that game. That's a really funny feature, though.
That is funny. I didn't know it did that. I've never once thought, yeah, let me screenshot this photo.
Well, would you screenshot someone's social security number if it came up?
No, why would I do that?
Why would I do
so
that?
little
Says
about your social security
I'm
number.
just picturing
Why would I do
play
that?
out.
Says
Like,
I'm
your
in-
social security number on screen. You get a little notification that someone took a screenshot.
Dude, I just give my social security number out sometimes, cause like, what are you gonna do with it?
I don't care about social security numbers.
I'm not
says,
gonna do
I'm in
anything
front of
with
Smash
it.
Max's house. Come
Not
say hi,
personally.
guy. Oh wait, Wacko,
No.
Wacko, did you do that? I have to
I
know.
mentioned doing it, but we didn't do it.
Aw, man.
It was a famous video that I made on a green screen where I like took a picture off Google Earth of Smash Max's house, and then walked onto a green screen and went, "Hey, I'm at Smash Max's house. Come outside and say hi. Hi." It was very funny, and we've always said like I should recreate it if I win, and I went and I didn't make it. I thought about it, but it was very cold out, and I didn't want
That's
to be
true.
outside.
Something that my friend group has been doing is putting each other's addresses in Sora AI and making our little character say, "Yeah, this is my place, 178 Poop Street," and then it just has like a sloppy recreation of the place because it has like a vague idea of what the address is, but not really. But it kind of resembles the actual house, and it's very off-putting and weird. And there's a fake version of you
Ew.
saying all your personal information. It's really funny.
George would be at our throats right now.
I know George is gonna get us canceled. He's gonna fire us. I don't know why he's not our executive producer.
This
Not
podcast
Ventus.
would be a
Maybe he
lot
should be.
more put together.
You know, I was planning on the Smash Max trip being like a break from work and stuff, but because the snow started falling, like right before I left, like the 2 days before I left to Smash Max's house, I had off work because it was canceled because of the snow, and so I kind of already had a bit of a break before the break started, and I had nothing to do, because like technically. It's February now. January was the first month in years that I posted nothing. Actually, I think I posted a wisdom video on New Year's or something like that. But there's no Wacko video because Wacko's done. So, like, that's the first time in forever that I posted nothing. And you think that, like, I have been relaxing of not spending all this time on videos or, like, I've been doing anything else. But, like, whenever I have free time, I just do nothing. Like, literally, I just like, sit in bed and go, wow, I'm doing nothing right now. And that is literally it. And so, like, I have nothing. I don't know. I feel empty, kind of. Because, like, I don't have any more hobbies. And the one thing that, like, I was
You
doing all the
100%ed
time,
one of them?
I get, like, huh?
You 100%ed The hobby?
I've 100% in my hobbies. No, like, I don't know. It just feels weird that like, YouTube used to be the thing that like, I thought about all of the time. It was like the creative outlet of my life. It gave me fulfillment, and so now that it's over, when I'm working, I'm just thinking like I can't wait to be off work so that I can not be at work. And then when I'm home, like, oh wow, I'm at home. Well, I can't believe I'm here, and that's literally it. And it's so boring. And like, I know I need to do something, but I just don't know what it. Well, I do know what it should be. I just don't know how to start it. I don't know how to like get up and move forward and do other stuff. I can't. I don't know. It feels weird.
You know what everyone's advice would be. Just start it.
Well,
doesn't matter if you don't know
like,
how.
I've realized that if I don't plan things, I'm just gonna do nothing. The only way that I will actually get things done is if I put it on my calendar and plan out how I'm going to start whatever I'm gonna do. And so I know I need to do that. But like, that means I have to be like set time aside to start giant projects. And I'm dreading the start. But I know I have to do it at some point. It's freaking me out.
Alright, how are you in terms of ideas? Like, how confident are you in, like, yeah, I know I want to do this with my next project?
Oh, I'm terrified. Because, like, I have some ideas that, like, it was the idea for after Wacko forever. It was the idea for a thing I was going to do before Wacko started. Like, this has been in my ideas forever, and I just haven't started it. I'm just terrified that I'm going to start it and then realize that I hate it, and then like, be done. Be like, I won't finish that. It's boring. And then just be back at nothing. So I'm terrified that everything's going to fall apart.
What part of it? What part of it are you like, oh, this might be bad? What are you worried about?
I'm afraid it's going to take too long, then I'm going to get bored. I'm afraid that I'm not going to enjoy the process. I'm afraid that I've messed, like, I'm terrified that life isn't going to work out at the moment. Because, like, you know, like mid last year, I'd get up, I'd go to work, I'd come home, I hang out on Discord, and I work on YouTube videos. And I was, like, very happy. Life was awesome. And so, like, I was like, it doesn't matter what goes wrong. I'm still going to get up, go to work, come home, hang out with friends, and work on my favorite hobby of all time. And, like, now, I'm barely ever on Discord. I don't do that hobby. I haven't started a new hobby. So I'm just kind of, like, here. And I'm like, wow, life's sure moving forward. And then every week, the next week is over. Time for the next week. And, like, nothing's moving. And I feel like life's just stagnated. And, like, it's such a depressing feeling. I don't even feel sad. Like, I get up and I go to, like, work for 12 hours. Which is not an exaggeration. I work 12-hour days. And then I'll come home. And then I'll go to sleep. And I'll wake up and I'll do it again. And then, like, some days I don't go to work. Because, like, I don't know. Like, today I didn't go to work. And I'm like, oh, I have all this free time. And then I do nothing with it. And it's just, it's not like I'm sad. I'm not, like, sad that I'm doing nothing. I'm just, like, here. And it's so weird. It's like depression. But I don't know what depression feels like. So I don't know. It's just existence. And I'm waiting for it to, I'm waiting for myself to do the thing that I know that I'm supposed to do that I'm just not doing. And it's bizarre.
You know, Wacko, every part of me wants to say you just gotta like start it, but I feel like I've been in a very similar place, for different reasons, but a similar place of just I've had like all the free time in the world, not being able to find a job, so yay me.
Yay.
But there are just so many ding old projects that I could be working on that it's so overwhelming that I just end up working on none of them. And every time I'm done with this and that, and like, oh, finally I can get back to my own stuff, then some more stuff comes up, and I keep telling myself I'm gonna stop agreeing to do this, and then I don't. is big problem.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I don't like is being distracted from whatever I was doing, and then nothing gets done because I agree to do something like every night of every day.
In a perfect world, I find a good job that I enjoy, and I make enough money to buy resources to make my things, and I can focus on like 2 projects at a time, and they'll take a little while to make, but they'll be really high effort and cool, and it'll all be worth it. But then just all these other tiny little projects come up. I actually got a whiteboard recently. I visited my buddy who's doing an internship for like ministry and all that, and he had a whiteboard that he didn't use, and I told him that I wanted a whiteboard, and he was like, "You can have my whiteboard." And now I have a whiteboard, so that's gonna be helpful for me.
Yeah.
Want a whiteboard?
Yeah.
Wish I want one.
Well, I just got mine, and I really wanted one too.
No. Actually, that's not true. I did also get a whiteboard recently.
So you do have one.
It's really cool. It is, but it's like thin and rolls up, but it's magnetic, so you put it on the fridge and it like stays flat, and it's really cool.
That's cool. I haven't gotten around to writing anything on it. I'm looking at it right now, but it's like right on the wall that I face when I look at my computer, so it's kind of a constant reminder, and I think it's gonna help. For some reason, it's going to be more helpful than like listing everything digitally. It just is. I don't know why. It's a weird subconscious thing, but it's gonna help.
Maybe. Hopefully. I'm
I really hope so.
Everyone.
Actually, you know what? Actually, whiteboard. I'm writing this down on my calendar. When we're done recording this, I'm gonna take the trash out, and then I'm gonna get back on Discord and work on some stuff.
Yeah.
Take trash out. Yeah, I wrote it down, so I have to do it.
And when we're done recording, I'm gonna write all my projects on the whiteboard, and either ignore the small ones and skip straight to the big stuff, or get one of the small ones over with and get rid of a task completely. I don't know. I really just want to grind out this next Wushi's property video. Once this is done, I'll be more motivated to get the small stuff done. But I really want this Wushi's property video to be done because I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, it's.
I wish I had that excitement right now. Screw you. Don't rub it in.
Dude, you like I said, you really just gotta get your next project started. You just gotta work with what you got and do absolutely whatever you can to get the ball rolling, because eventually the things will fall into place, and you'll start to see it come together, and you'll start to get really excited, and sometimes you'll surprise yourself and do something better than you expected, and you're like, whoa, I really love this. And that's where you want to be.
All I have to say is that this phase will not last. It'll be over eventually.
I think the biggest problem I'm struggling with right now is that I'm wanting a different thing to happen that's not going to happen. Which I talked about a lot on previous episodes, and I mentioned earlier. But I was in a relationship for 5 days, and then I messed it up because I'm an idiot. And so, like, that's kind of, like, I don't know how to think about this. I don't want to talk about the whole thing again, because it's all I ever talk about with you guys. But it's all I think about so much of the time. And, like, during the Smash Max trip, when I was at his house, like, for the first few days, I thought about it a lot. And I was like, oh, I want to do the thing that I always do when I'm stressed about some situation and write about it. So I did. I wrote about all of my thoughts. And then, like, I didn't think about it for the rest of the trip. I was like, that really helped. And then I get back home, and now I'm thinking about it all the time again. And I'm like, that didn't help. Darn it. And, like I can't tell if I'm over it or not. Because, like, I don't love her. I'm not into her. But I'm still thinking about it a lot. And I don't know why, and I can't figure out why. And so part of me is like, I've been told one way to get over somebody is to get into a new relationship. And so I'm like, what if I get into a new relationship? That'd be cool. Then I'd like be back in that place that I was really happy with, and I wouldn't be thinking about the stuff that's messing with me. So it'd be great. And then plus, that'll give me like a goal. Now I have a relationship to pursue and to further and to someone to spend time with and whatever. And so like now my life's progressing again. I'm not in this stagnant doing nothing all the time. And so I'm waiting for that to happen. But I don't physically know how to make that happen. And I'm like, I don't want to start my personal projects because that'll take time away from this relationship that doesn't exist yet. And so I'm just like, I need to realize that I should, like, I'm literally doing the thing that people say not to do, where people are like, focus on yourself. And focusing on myself would be to ignore all of this and start the projects that I know will physically make me better because I will have something to like latch onto and to think about. But like, I'm not thinking about it. I'm just thinking about this relationship that doesn't exist. And that's driving me mad. And I just need to like get over it.
Yeah, it seems like you already have all the solution and advice anyone can
I know.
give you. So that's
Yeah, this is what we've been saying for a while, actually.
This is the problem that I have with therapy, because people go to therapy and the therapist is like, oh, you got to do this stuff. And they're like, you're right, I go do that stuff. And the problem is that I will come to those conclusions to myself, but then just not do them. And it's not helping.
That's okay, Wacko. I'm the exact same. I am literally like the exact same.
You know,
as much as I want to scold you
I
for this, I have like thought out the exact same solutions before, and just some weird mental block is like, no, don't do it.
Whooshy. Am I autistic?
I don't know. That's actually something I've been thinking about a lot, like, just like getting tested for that, just for the sake of like, sort of just like, if I am, I could just say like, oh cool. I don't know. The thing about it is, I've gone this long knowing that knowledge doesn't change anything at this point. It's just like,
well, yeah,
it's just something I can say about myself.
With the focusing thing, that probably another thing you will want to get tested for is ADHD, and then you could do the thing Wacko told you not to do, which is don't do Adderall.
Adderall. I don't know if I have autism. I don't care if I have autism, but it's become a bit of a joke in my life about it, because everyone I work with thinks I have autism, which I might. I don't know.
You also say it.
Well, not to them. I don't.
Really? I thought you did.
Well, I said it recently, and I've been saying it recently because of joke, because everyone says I have autism. Like, this one girl, I think I might have mentioned this on the podcast, I don't remember, but she goes up to me one day, and I'm training her, and she's just starting to work there, and I'm showing her how to do stuff, and she goes, "Are you autistic?" And I'm like, "Why did you ask me that question?" I don't know. And then the next day, I'm back at work training her some more, and she goes, "Do you have OCD?" And I'm like, "Why do you keep asking me these questions? I don't know." And it was really weird. And then there's this other this was like a few weeks ago. And then there's this other new girl who's starting to train, and I'm training her yesterday, and I'm talking to her, and she's like, "Oh, I know who you are. They talked about you." And I'm like, "What?" And apparently, 2 different coworkers have brought me up to this trainee to tell her about me, for some reason, when I'm not there, which is such a weird thing to talk about. Like, why are you telling this one coworker about a different coworker and how autistic they are when they're not even there and you've never met them before? So I meet this woman, and I'm like, "Hi, nice to meet you. How do you like the job," or whatever? And she's like, "Oh, I've heard a lot about you." I'm like what? And she's like how you're autistic. And I'm like, why? Why is this a thing that people are talking about? And it's so weird. And I don't know. I kept leaning into that yesterday when I was talking with her, because like her name is Brooklyn, which is a name of a place. And if you don't know, Captain America is from Brooklyn. So at one point I call her Captain America because I thought it was funny because he's from Brooklyn. And she goes, oh, autistic. And I'm like, how? That's not autistic. Screw you. And like if she ever was like, you did that wrong. I'm like, sorry, I'm autistic.
Well, she
What
looks
can
offended.
I say? Just like as a joke. But it's just weird. I don't know how to handle it. But I'm just like making jokes out of everything because I'm not gonna like be offended.
Yeah, I
I
actually.
don't know. I don't know why I would be offended.
If you got tested for it, I don't think I'd be surprised by either outcome.
I don't know.
I can't diagnose people, but I don't think you are. Myself.
Sammy, that's because you are autistic.
Yes.
I wouldn't think so. There's a lot of people that could just be like very high functioning autistic to the point where it's not even worth putting that title there. But they're just living normal lives and they don't know
autism.
it.
Like when you say autism, you could mean someone who like just really, really likes trains. Or you could be someone who has like never spoken a word in their entire life. And I don't like that the word describes both of those people. I think it's too broad of a category. That like,
yeah, but that's why it's changed so much over the years.
It's basically meaningless. It's like if I use the word blind to describe people who like needed glasses and color blindness and just can't see at all. Like the word blind for everyone on earth means they see nothing. Right? If you can see some stuff but it's blurry, you could be legally blind. But no one calls that blind because blind means cannot see at all. And then color blindness means you say color blindness. You don't refer to all of that as blind. But like autism, they just say autism for all of it, despite the fact that both ends are very different. I feel like it should be more specific because saying autism doesn't really mean much. Because if like someone says that someone says, "Oh, I'm autistic," or "They're autistic," or "This person's autistic," I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care. That doesn't mean anything.
You could just be like, yeah, be patient with me. I'm autistic. I like oranges a lot. And that's just that. I wish I was like the type of autistic that makes you really good at music. That'd be cool.
I wish I was the type of autistic that was smart. You know, that'd be so cool.
Flavors.
Flavors of autism. Which one's the best flavor?
The
Thanks, Lucy. That was very helpful.
I love improvising.
No.
You really stumped him on that one. And me. I'm
The
like,
best autism flavor is the ones that like to clean because you don't got to worry about them. You just bring one over and your house is clean. That'd be great.
Bring one over.
Yeah, you just go like pick one up. Dying.
What else is new? I could tell you more about the buddy I met up with. I could tell you more about that. The guy who gave me a whiteboard and like what that adventure entailed. He was living in an apartment with other interns for the same ministry thing, and eventually he had to work. So he just left me and his brother alone in his apartment to do whatever. We were watching Sonic Boom. It's one of those smile shows where you don't laugh at every joke, but it makes you smile. And two or three of the interns just randomly knocked on his door, and we were like, "Oh, I guess we gotta answer that." And then they were like, "Oh, you're not the guy. You want to go on a walk with us?" So then we did. We went on a walk with these three strangers, and they were really cool. And then once we were done with the walk, later on they invited us into their apartment to play some games, and we just went on a walk and played games with these complete strangers who we only had the one guy in common.
that sounds like an awesome time.
It's
like
one of those things where
I
I love those situations where, like, you can just exist. You have zero input on it. All you have to do is say yes, and you're just put in some very weird and bizarre situations.
Yes. I completely agree.
I love doing
yeah,
because
I just
go
love
out of my way to be there. the guy's brother was like, "Hey, we're going over." I didn't even know why we were going over there. It was his birthday. That's why we were going over. I didn't know that.
Oh.
I knew his birthday was in February, but I didn't connect the dots. So we
just
we
love
drove like 3
spontaneous
hours
stuff.
there. All I had to do was say yes, and I was just put in these weird situations. I love that.
Weird situations is like the best, because you'll find some people who like never do stuff. But I'm the type of person where like if someone's like, "Hey Wacko, I'm gonna do this thing. You wanna do it?" I'm like, "Yes." Do not finish telling me what it is. The answer is yes. If I'm free and it sounds at all fun, or if it sounds at all like a thing that will happen, I'm down, because like it's more fun to do a weird thing once and be bored than it is to go home and do nothing at the moment. So like I have like this manager of mine. His name is Mike, and he's like trying to be my friend, which like I don't like. That sounds so cliche to be like he's my friend, but like he went out of his way to like get my phone number. He went out of his way to invite me to stuff, and I feel like because I'm like working at this diner, I know all my employees, my coworkers. I know all these like other local business owners, and like who like come in often, and so like I now know I have this web of people of like just like people that I know, and that they just do stuff because they exist. I've been invited to karaoke nights before, which I had not been able to go to, but also it seems weird to just go to some random person's karaoke night, so maybe I shouldn't go to that. But like my manager Mike, he was invited to this baby shower, and he didn't want to go, but he had to go because he was invited. So he's like forced me to also be invited just so I can go with him so that he's not alone. And I'm like, this is the dumbest thing ever. I am 100% down. I can't wait to go to this baby shower. Just because, like, that's fun, dude.
Every time I end up in a situation like that, I always immediately stop and think and realize, or at least after a little while of being there, like, going back through the steps of, okay, I was at home earlier. How did I get to this point?
Right.
I love unexpected. They were cool too. They I legitimately got along with those people. They were laughing at all my stupid bits. That usually like people who I only just meet just kind of try to ignore it.
You just do all your bits
not acknowledge
that they haven't
it
heard
because
before.
they tried to not acknowledge it because they didn't think it was that funny. But no, one of them was like she was laughing at everything, and the other ones were laughing at some things.
Some things.
Reminds me of the time this pastor asked us to go over to the market to get a bunch of ice. So there were like 10 of us teenagers just decided to pile up in the back of someone's truck, which is definitely not illegal, and we just in the tailgate.
Apparently that actually is legal in the state that I live in.
That does not surprise me one bit.
I have no idea if it's legal. No one's gonna arrest
What-
you though,
what-
because
Yeah.
no one cares.
One of the guys was like wanting to, I don't remember who it was. One of my buddies were like, one of us needs to get a truck just so we can do that.
Every times Sten and Smash Max just scroll Facebook. What was so funny about that? Hold up, backtrack.
No, I just remembered a story I was gonna tell that made me laugh.
Okay, we can get to that, but I remember Smash Max and Sten sometimes will just scroll Facebook Marketplace and never actually buy anything just because the really funny stuff. You'll see some unhinged things on there, but
Body pillows.
yeah, banners that read offensive things and stuff.
The Ku Klux Klan.
One of them
Something
I saw was just
I-
a picture of a guy. I don't remember what it said.
Yeah, if you want to find cardboard cutout standees of things, that's the place to look.
No, it was literally just like it listed a picture of a man, a real man. I don't know what they were selling.
Oh, I know. But yeah.
Fortnite jersey, but it's cut off, so it just says Fort.
See, stuff like that. But we were
Huh? That's just
there was a
weed.
place I was going with this. It it was oh yeah, buses and RVs. When you see it's so hard not to.
Yo, we gotta buy one of those.
I know, it's so hard not to click on those as soon as you see them. It's like every friend group's dream goal is to get a bus or an RV and have that be the transportation.
Guys,
It would just be
a $2,000 bus. Found one. You ready?
exactly, there it is.
Everyone is like, I mean, even before you realize it's not a feasible option, like everyone considers it for a little bit.
Yeah.
It is feasible. Screw you.
That is something that I've sort of been accepting as I get older, because I'm gonna have a way more interesting life once I accept this. You're allowed to do that. You can if you want to.
You are.
It's a weird thing to do. A lot of people don't do it, but you can. You can save up for that if you want.
When we buy a bus?
Right now.
Yeah, that can
Yeah.
be the I was gonna say something, you know, Canada trip. There you go. We probably mentioned it before. That is a thing.
Oh yeah, we're going to Canada.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be cool. No, because Wushi's
If we have a bus
Come on,
though,
Wuxi.
if we have a bus, Wuxi could probably make it. Probably, actually, that probably wouldn't change
Probably.
anything.
How?
It would not.
if I was driven there, how much does a passport cost?
Not actually that
A few
bad.
$100.
Way less than a bus.
Is it not that bad?
Yeah.
That's true. How much?
I've
to
been told
get
it was more money
passport?
than it was sounding like a lot of money, but I wasn't told a number.
A standard U.S. passport book will cost you $130 for a renewal or new application, plus a $35 acceptance fee for the first-time applicants. Total cost for a first-time adult applicant is typically $165, while minors under 16 pay $100 for the book plus 35 fee.
I mean, it's
Lucy,
not
think you could
as much
pass
as I
as
would
a minor?
expect, but I don't want to spend that much.
Yeah.
Oh, the reason I was laughing earlier was because I remember a story of I was helping my cousin move some furniture. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, goodness gracious. But I was helping my cousin move some furniture because he was like moving into this new house. And he's a lot closer now, so I can go over for board game nights. It'd be fun. But I was helping him move like this desk. And the desk, like, we picked it up and put it in the back of this truck. And like the way the desks are, it's like, you know, there's like the left side and the right side, and like there's this little gap where like your legs go, and it was laying down, so it made this little like hole, like cubby hole in between the sides and the back of the truck. And I was like, hey, I could sit there, and they're like, why don't you? So I did. I just rode in the back of the truck in this little like cubby hole, and it was very, 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 very cold because like. It was already cold out, and we were driving down the road, and it was windy, so it was freezing. But I did it, and the only thing I can say from it is that I did it, and that is it. But it was great.
Worth it.
Absolutely.
Also, I did go to his house once for a board game night, and on the way there, I called Brandon Brown, friend of the show, to ask if he wanted to come over to play board games. And he was like, I was like, hey, you want to play Catan? He was like, oh, how you play that? Is it like on Discord? I'm like, no, it's a board game. And they're like, oh, is it like on like a board game simulator? And I'm like, no, it's a board game. And he's like, oh, how do you want me to play that? I was like, Brandon, do you want to play or not? It's a simple yes or no question. And he's like, are you gonna like fly me there? And I'm like, Brandon, yes or no? Do you want to come play the board game or not?
Actually, I have something to say
And
about
it's
that.
funny.
So this is how you know that Wacko and I have spent way too much time around each other. It's because Wacko did that same thing to me one time. He just called me and asked if I wanted to. I don't even know what it was. Was it like Jenga or something? Yeah, it was like you want to play some board game, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll be over in 6 hours. And Wacko was like, yep. All right, see you then.
Yep.
And then we just.
It's really the best bit.
Why didn't
Yeah,
you invite me
it's
to
amazing.
Whoosh, I know your cell phone number.
Yeah. I give it advantage. You can have it too. I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't like
Ventus
given
has
that
your
to
number?
everyone. To be honest.
Ventus has your number.
Yeah, he asked for it.
Ventus is currently the only one to have Wushi's phone number.
I was showing this to Smash Max actually. I have a contact for you on my phone that has like your full name and your birthday and everything like that. But there's no, it's like the contact doesn't do anything because there's no cell phone. I was just preemptively like preparing with all the information I could put.
Should I give
Like,
you my phone
like-
number? Hold on.
I like to like collect information. So like if someone's like, oh, my birthday's on this day, I write it down in their contact. So like, you know, like the other day, I wished Ghost happy birthday, and he was like, how do you know that? And I'm like, don't worry about it. And then he says he works at GameStop. I'm like, hey, can I call the GameStop you work at? I was like, yeah, sure. So I call him, and I call him by his middle name, and he goes, how do you have my middle name? And I'm like, don't worry about it. I was like, I just write it down. Why not? Like, I don't know. I like the idea of collecting information, and that might be creepy, but I like it.
Something that
It
I did
hasn't
sort
improved.
of,
Never mind.
something that I did sort of connect the dots with. So if I just save up like a little bit of money, like not too much, just like enough, it wouldn't be that far fetched for me to at least like visit Smash Max. He's only like a 13-hour drive.
Yeah, I mean there are so many of us in that general area, and then further east there's even more of us in that general area. Smash Max, would he be the closest? Yeah, he would be of the people you know really well. He would be the closest.
George would be closer too.
Yeah, George would be closest.
George would be dang close.
Yeah,
Well, he's not home right now.
that's also true.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm looking up flights again. Pretty sure it was a while back. No, I can't fly down this during this time. That's when the baby shower is. Forgot how slow this was. Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
no.
Okay.
We're all cutting out. Oh no. Oh no, am I here?
You're here.
Okay, I can hear you. I don't know if I can hear Wacko that well, or I don't even know if is he saying
Okay.
something?
Whoosh, I'm coming over. It'll be $250.
Oh, cool.
You ready?
When? Yeah.
You gonna pick me up?
I can. Where? When?
Yeah, at the airport when I land.
Yeah, but when?
When I land, Whooshy. Jeez. Oh, he's not listening. Don't pick me up before I land. What are you doing?
You're right.
Reminder, we are recording.
Idiot. Huh?
He's like, wait, we're recording?
What are you recording?
Yeah, when did we start recording?
54 minutes ago.
Actually, I have something else. I have no idea if this is interesting to this group. Probably not, because I'm not even really interested in football. But I saw that I'm always invited to the Super Bowl group with my in-person friends because they're into football. I'm not at all, but I went there, and it's always a silly time, just getting all real excited. Even though I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on a little bit, but
I didn't know what was going on. That was another thing that we visited my buddy for. They were doing a Super Bowl party with the interns. Nobody really knew what was happening, but I just I just closed my eyes and pointed my fingers at the Seahawks, and I was like, okay, if they win, I'll say, oh, cool.
yeah, I just broke down and died just now. What happened?
Oh, that's too bad.
I blacked out.
You're talking about the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Super Bowl. I hate the Super Bowl.
The Super Bell Subway.
No, I went like they were watching it the other day, and I was like, I don't understand the enjoyment here, cause like
Oh, that's
in
what I was gonna say.
football, they like have a play where they run around, they throw the ball, they tackle each other, whatever. You know, the game occurs, and then like they're like, what is it? Play over, blow the whistle. Now let's set it back up. And then more time passes where they just walk around planning the next play and they get back into position. Like, more time is spent doing that than actually playing the game. It's like if in Mario Kart you take one turn, then stop and have to physically back up to go back around the turn. It's like, why would we want to do that? It's so boring, and it happens every 5 seconds in football. It's not fun.
Yeah, I don't enjoy watching
We're
football
not
at all,
sports
actually,
folks.
but this is my second Super Bowl party in a row, and also my second Super Bowl party ever that we just went to, and I always enjoy it for everything except for watching football, funnily enough.
Yeah. I mean,
So I think you just like party switch.
what I was gonna say was that I've gotten better. Even as recently as last year, I would watch the game and I would have no idea what was even happening really at all, which is weird because I would play a lot more football with that group, so I at least understood it there. But I would watch it and I didn't understand anything. But at least this year I knew what was going on.
I don't like sports. I don't have that kind of coordination. I think I would like soccer, but I haven't played it ever.
Mushi, do you remember
I feel like playing any sport would be fun, but watching it is like fine. But football specifically has so much downtime; it's boring.
It's so they can show you unhinged ads, which is what a lot of people who don't care talk about at the Super Bowl. Wushi, did you see the one last year that was for Instacart and there was the cow riding the scooter?
I don't think I did see that one.
Oh,
or at
man.
least I don't remember it.
I think I may have sent you it, actually, now that I think about it.
You probably did. I think most of our DM history is just
cows.
Yeah, you sending me a cool cow thing, cool media you found.
Now I'll wait until I introduce you to the first of the month thing that's been happening. Basically everywhere but YouTube.
Like a period?
No. No, it's the
Are you sure?
It's this meme thing where there's like this gif of dancing cows that plays as this song that's like, it's the first of the month, and people make a new version for every first of the month.
I think someone already sent me the videos of dancing cows. But don't let that stop you. Dude, we got that song to play at the end of youth group on the speaker once.
Oh yeah!
Influence because it's such a small youth
Yeah.
Still don't know what it's saying. I vaguely remember what you translated it to, Wacko.
Something about cocaine.
It's Polish. They don't know.
Yeah.
It's Polish.
It's a fun new language and a fun little cow that's having a really good time. A fun guy that's having a good time singing. That's all that matters.
Maybe.
I used to get put in charge of sound for some reason, at the Vacation Bible School.
Yeah.
And
Angus has been in charge of sound for that for.
If they,
I'm always a character. They always make me a character, so I haven't done that.
Oh yeah, if they let me, I'll make sure to play songs that are funny, but don't get them actually riled up and crazy because they
6, 7.
because this was long before when I did that. It was long before any of that, because they don't want them too loud when they're trying to get them to listen to them. But a safe bet that is funny, and is still, but it's not too funny, is the VeggieTales Trap remix.
What?
I just played.
That's a good one.
I just
That's
played
like,
the VeggieTales Trap remix.
It's like perfect, you know. This is funny to everyone, but you're still you're still appealing to the church.
Yeah. Well.
Because it's VeggieTales.
Well, less so. I mean, what I mean by stuff that would get them to scream 6-7 style is like Rick Astley, they're not gonna calm down for the next 5 minutes if I do that.
Dude, I think the only 6-7 adjacent joke I've ever laughed at or ever exhaled my nose at was it was something along the lines of do you think 68 feels like this all the time? And it's a picture of Greg Heffley between two weird kids. That one got me.
Oh my god. I love the 6-7 joke. You say 6-7, everyone stares at you and threatens you, and it's always fun.
The people who like to annoy
Just to
other
say
people immediately latched onto it.
I love to annoy other people.
I didn't know it was a thing until summer camp, really, which is where I learned about most things.
I don't like necessarily annoying other people with my stupid little bits. I just like to just like to weird people out.
That's even better. If you could just be like this character that they're like, is that even a real person? Kind of.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Michael, what are you thinking? You look like you're pondering.
No, I'm texting. Someone's asked me to cover their shift, and I'm trying to figure out if I can. Ow!
I wish I had a job.
Now my dad's giving me a phone call. It's fine, Dad. I'll call you back if I know I was literally just texting you, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. What was happening? I wasn't listening to a thing that was being said.
I don't know. Wacko,
6-7.
give us a a topic, Wacko. I didn't prepare any.
I have 2 questions that I wrote down.
Oh, actually, Wushi, I have something else to add to the Bible school thing.
Oh, great.
Oh, Bible school. I have a thing to say about that.
Yeah,
Wushi, you remember Magnum Schmeat?
I do.
That's a whole thing. I don't know how much we've gotten into that. Maybe we can look through old messages on an episode sometime. But that's a whole thing. But he would also be there, be present when Bible school is happening. He didn't help because he you know him.
That sounds about correct. Every vacation Bible school has a Magnum Schmeat on the team.
But he would have to. The director of it was his mother, and she would have to get him away from the sound and make me do it instead, because he would. There were a couple times he attempted to play Rappin' for Jesus.
That's been brought up during church karaoke by some of my buddies on a few occasions, and being the responsible youth leader I said, yeah, probably not.
Yeah. Everyone has that when they're doing something like that. It's like, what if we do this? What do you mean that's a terrible idea? And then Wacko, I know exactly what he would say if he were undeafened right now. He'd be like,
What would he say? I can't pester him and ask because he's deafened.
Here, I'll do an impression of Wacko. But it would be funny.
We don't even need him here.
Hi, I'm Wacko.
Hey, I'm Wacko. I'm calling. I'm different.
This has come up a lot, but Jeffrey has Wacko's friend has been visiting Wacko's house like at least once a week, and he'll just show up on call and just hang out with us. and the first few times he did it, he really actually tried to pretend to be Wacko, so he would every now and then just respond to something with one of the things Wacko says, like, "What's up, buddy?" And his voice sounds similar enough that we were like, wait, is that Wacko? For at least like a minute.
He actually could fool me if I didn't already know that there's a Jeffrey on the loose that could be pretending to be Wacko at any moment.
Yeah. Did you hear that?
I did. I heard like the faintest little noise.
Yeah, that's a cat on a piano. It's really cool.
This happens at least it's happened at least more than once. This made it in my Mario Kart video.
Yeah, wait, that was in the Mario Kart video?
Yeah. I rewatch that video sometimes. That's a video that somehow frequently entertains me despite being a very slow-paced 50-minute video.
That's
good.
That's
the exact type of content that I watch.
That's good that it entertains you, still being something you edited on your channel as well.
That probably is a good sign. It might just be because I know you guys, so I'm naturally more entertained. But the fact that I'm not bored by it is a good sign, and I hope people watch it.
Yeah, that reminded me the other similar Mario Kart video that released recently.
That one very entertaining.
I really like that video.
But I think that one really had its moments.
Yeah, I really enjoyed mastering Mario Kart on this channel.
Stay tuned for more. It's gonna be a few Mario Kart games before before it gets to the point where we're gonna have to get creative to play it online.
Yeah, I remember we talked.
The Mario Kart series?
I remember we talked about that. Yeah, and who knows when we will ever record the next part? But
we have at least two more.
Well,
first episode
games.
is out.
3 will be fine.
The next
4 requires Wuxi to upgrade his system. What's Mario Kart 5?
DS.
Is that DS? DS will suck.
We're
Hey, we can do.
Will one of us need.
We can do like.
Is it easy to emulate that online? Is that easier than doing that with the Wii?
I think our best.
Emulating anything online is going to require me to take 17 different tutorials and have Ventus sitting there by my side.
Our best bet is Parsec. I can ask Wyoming.
It doesn't sound that. I feel like I could figure out for DS. Wii is a different story. I feel like since DSs are meant to, were originally made to be able to, sort of, be.
I feel like at that point we'll just wait. It's at least a year in advance before we do Wii. We'll just meet up.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've talked
I'm
about.
down to.
I've talked about Wii, and Wii I think is almost the easiest because I was able to figure out I can get it working.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of non-online multiplayer Wii games like New Super Mario Bros. Wii. That's where it's really hard.
Yeah, that you need either in person or Parsec or something.
I forgot that Mario Kart Wii was an online game, so the modders sort of took advantage of that functionality and made it a little easier. I think, I don't know, it would be fun to do it in person, make a whole thing out of it.
Yeah, the first.
It would. We'd have a Mario Kart trip.
Yeah, the first in-person Arcanex. Well, I mean, if you want to count the one episode of the podcast. But the first one where Wushi's actually here, which is when it really counts. One day, who knows?
One day, dude.
One day we're gonna have one done live at Hooney Games 2028.
Bro, I got an email from I mean, I assume everyone gets this email from Too Many Games. It's like, hey, you want to apply to be a bunch of things? You could like be a paid staff or stuff. But what was really interesting was you want to do a panel because like Smash Max and yes, Smash Max and I have talked about this before. It's like when you actually look at some of the people who do panels there's no like you have to be popular requirement or stipulation at all. I mean, they have channels, but if you have a good idea, they'll let you do it pretty much. So I think it would be so much fun to do a panel. It's always something I've wanted to do. Too Many Games 2028 7 cool. Whenever we go back there, we're doing a panel. It'll be awesome.
That's something I started talking about earlier. If you're like physically able to do something kind of weird that nobody does, but it sounds fun.
Yeah.
You can just do that.
Do it.
I said the same thing about the bus. This seems a little more feasible than the bus, but like weirdly enough.
It's more fun to do weird stuff.
Yeah, just do interesting stuff with your life. You can do that. Just because nobody else does doesn't mean it's impossible. People are just intimidated by it, but you can.
Yeah, you would really be surprised how far you could get just asking people the most ridiculous questions.
Right.
And just have that be your starting point. I say that I've never done it. I've never tried because I'm also intimidated. Everyone gets intimidated, but
it'd be so cool.
Yeah, there are things to.
No one will come watch it. We're gonna do a panel and like all the audience is just gonna be like people that we went to the place with.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like we're gonna go and everyone there watching, will be people that like we're staying in a house with. That are there with us.
At that point we just do the panel with them. There's no limit on how many people.
But we have enough people that like we're going with that they could be the audience and the convention will think that we're decently popular because we know enough people.
They will not think that if everyone at our house that'd be like 8 people in the audience max.
That's more than 0, Simon. That's more than 0.
That is still like to them 8 people went and like recognized us. 8 people that we don't know.
Exactly, that we don't know.
They are not paid. And we don't know that.
That's true. They aren't paid. Maybe we could
pay
some.
Yeah, we're not paying.
Yeah, we should pay for our audience. Where do you think?
What if like during the convention we're like, hey, I'll give you $5 if you show up.
For an audience for the bit. That's a good idea.
Where do you think our views on Arcanex come from?
Yeah, it's true.
Exactly. Simon Cat's been paying me $5 to rewatch it.
About like 60% of our views are bots that we pay good money for. So I don't know why we don't have more, but
Exactly.
Dude, I get so excited when I think about the idea of like my own little Arcanex series, like Mastering Mario Kart, Great Book of Mario. But I already have so many projects on my plate, and it stinks that I can't just like I can't just like have only things that I came up with on that list, because I get so excited about my own projects, but I keep not saying no to people, and I keep being convinced into doing other things. There's a Team On It video. I agreed to do it because I thought it was gonna be easy. And then it became a lot more complicated the more we filmed it. Now it's just my video to edit.
Well, the nice thing about this channel is that part of the conception was that it's low commitment.
Yeah.
Wooshi, you wanna help me make a video?
No, Echo.
You don't?
I gotta start somewhere.
Wooshi. The Wooshi's called.
You know what?
The Wooshi's called. The video's called "Getting Wooshi, His Dream Art Studio." But if you don't want to help participate, I can cancel that.
No, I think we can do
that. No.
I think we can make some. I think we can make that work. My dream art studio. That could entail a lot of things. But all I really need is a.
I wouldn't want to stress you out.
Of course, all I really need is a nice green screen room with good lighting and a microphone that I can attach to myself so it sounds good, and a good camera and a good computer.
Yeah, but now will never happen because I wouldn't want to stress you out.
And how to make music so I don't have to go to other people for that. I need it.
But Wushi, it's not gonna happen. We've been over this.
No, we can work that out later. And I need.
No. Step one into making this video would be get a bus.
I need a bus. That's true.
Step 1, get a bus.
Exactly. Step 2, drive it. Done.
Oy vey. Do you ever feel like you have a lot of potential as an artist that you may not be able to live up to because you won't ever get the chance to get the resources, and you'll spend all your time working to try and get the resources, and then you won't have time to actually make the thing?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never thought. Like, there becomes a point where, like, what you need the resources for is so big that, like, you can only get it done with this, like, help of others. And at that point, it's no longer your thing, you know?
Right.
Yeah, it's
like,
it's weird
and like a TV show, and the only way I can get it done is if I have all this help from like Hollywood stuff. Well, at that point, I'm no longer making my TV show. I'm making a TV show for all these Hollywood people. So like the only way they could remain mine is if it stays small and low budget. And at that point, well, I don't need all these resources then.
Yeah, it's weird and different for everyone. I mean, I like exploring all the options of the available budget.
That is, you know, the beautiful thing about it is you really can do a lot with like a green screen and a computer. There is so many amazing things that I can do with DaVinci and Blender that I'm so excited to exercise and like show people that you can just do that if you decide to. And I'm really excited about that. I think by resources, I really just mean sustainable living. As long as I can do that, I'll be fine. I just want to be able to have the time to, like, provide for myself and whoever I may need to provide for in the future. Be able to continue my that's right, and be able to continue my art all the same. That's all I ask. If I can get that, I'll be sitting pretty.
That is exactly the
all
wavelength that I am on as well.
All I ask is that I hope Wushi has a guest room for me to come visit.
That Wacko can just live there.
Room?
Wushi, can I live in your guest room?
Dude, Wacko. If you're down to abandon everyone you love and leave, you should totally come over here and room with me.
Okay. Aubrey is saying there's some kind of thing I have to go help him with. I will be back. I don't know how long you guys will record, but I might be back.
All right.
Don't kill Wushi while I'm gone.
Yeah, that would be
He's safe with me. He's safe with me.
I'm in good hands.
All right. And now that Wacko is gone, I shall do another impression of him.
Oh, good.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm born ready. Okay, absolutely none of that picked up, so I hope your microphone picked up. When did you get a slide whistle? That's incredible.
Okay, I wasn't thinking about it. You'll hear it on the mic.
It'll be on the podcast, yeah. I just didn't hear it. When did you get that?
Just recently.
I've always wanted a slide whistle. I would love to make sound effects for people.
Okay, so apparently, um, at the Super Bowl, right?
Hmm.
I figured, I'll bring this. It would be funny if I did this every time the Seahawks got a touchdown, right? And then no one got a touchdown until the third quarter. So it wasn't nearly as funny as I was intending it to be.
Yeah, that was gonna be one of the things that's funny purely because of like the amount of times it was insistently repeated.
Yeah, Wushi, not Wushi, Lasagna was there. He it was like, you had this whole all planned out. It was gonna be so funny, and then the Seahawks did the Seahawks thing, which he's into football, so I assume that means something. Wacko.
Well, back. That took less time.
Wacko.
This is probably a question that. Oh yeah, show Wacko. First of all, this is more important.
You ready for my impression of you? You ready?
Okay.
It hasn't been picking up this whole time, but just like fill in the blanks.
Yeah, I figured. That was really impressive, Simon Cat. I sound just like that. Here, this is what you sound like to me.
Okay.
Wasn't that great?
That is what you sounded like.
That's a little offensive.
What was I gonna ask? Oh yeah. This is probably something I've asked before. If you were given infinite resources and they said you have to make a cartoon with this, what would you make?
Oh, actually, before that, to answer your question of where I got this, I just got this in the mail. I didn't order it. I just got it from my dad. He just decided to give it to me. So shout outs to him. Anyway.
What a wonderful guy.
Shout out to Sammy Dad.
Yeah.
I wanted to explore that because we're always talking about my little animated series. I want to know what you guys would do.
Oh man, if we had an animated series? Yeah. I've thought of just about everything except an animated series, or like a show. Really.
Yeah, that's why I'm interested in this.
If I did a show, I'd want to do a show with lots of continuity and lots of
yes
character development. I wouldn't want to do an episodic comedy. I'd want to do one where like you have to watch the episodes in order for the story to make sense, and like not necessarily like Breaking Bad, where like each episode directly leads into the next one, but just like a standard teenage like superhero show, like Teen Titans, the original one, or something like that. Young Justice. I want to make something like that. I've had a bunch of ideas of like superheroes that I like written down growing up. There was this one superhero. I think I talked about him before in the podcast. His name was Sculler. He was a superhero. I actually wrote a show for him. I wrote the first season of a show with overarching plots and different characters, and it wasn't gonna be animated. I was gonna try to act it out, one person in each scene, because I am one person. I never made it because I did my YouTube channel instead, which is around the same time, but it would have been cool. And so if I had given a chance of making an animated show, it probably would be something like that.
No, dude, I really would love to do a more serious story with continuity, and I fully intend on doing that eventually. I've had ideas for that before, and then I decide this is a lot. I'm not experienced enough of a writer to do this right now. I should do funny comedy first and have a little bit of continuity and a little bit of serious moments in that, but the main focus is comedy first, just to get my experience in. But no, I would absolutely love to do something more serious, still funny, still good jokes that make you audibly laugh, just because that's what I enjoy. But
of course.
uh, uh, there's still like a serious story with real. Well, it would be a lot of the character-driven stuff, and that's where most of do-gooders, any amount of serious moments in do-gooders would be, is character-driven stuff. But I would sort of double down on that if I get to a point where I'm making a second one, if I'm making a second show.
Yeah.
You think that point's gonna happen?
Ideally.
Yeah, I mean that's
Good
something
luck.
that I've quickly realized when I'm going through and I'm writing down ideas is that I have so many different ideas with very disparate tones that would not work well together, but I want to do them all.
I mean, I don't plan on doing do-gooders my whole life. If it takes that long, I'm not gonna be able to finish the series. If I could get a season out, I would be so incredibly happy. If I get a pilot out, I'm gonna be so incredibly happy. So I'm not stuck on do-gooders if I have to move on to something else to make everything I want to make in my lifetime. But in an ideal situation, I'm sort of able to make more things. It's just something I'm gonna have to work towards and hope for the best, and still have backup plans if that doesn't work out. Either way, I'm good. But uh, that's what I'm gonna try and pursue, because if I don't try and pursue it, and if I don't think it can happen, then it can't happen.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, with my actual answer, I'm looking at the couple different types of projects I have already on my list, and I've I've tried to write in the way I write down the continuity of like the general story. I tried to make it flexible enough so that it could work with a lot of different types of media. So not just
Yeah.
a show or a movie or anything.
Right.
Because I don't know where I'm headed. I don't know what it will actually end up being
That's
really
where
fully.
That's where, like, while I can work on do-gooders, I also have Wushi's property on my side. Wushi's property is going to be my everything outlet. I can use that to tell stories. I have a story plan for it. It's gonna have this, like, overarching story, but it's also gonna be an outlet to talk about things I'm interested in, experiment with new art styles and new stuff like that. It's just Wushi's property videos are going to be an outlet for any form of creativity to tell whatever stories I want to tell, talk about whatever I want to talk about, all neatly wrapped up in the same sort of format, so people can keep coming back for the same thing. And then do-gooders is just going all in on just one thing to try and make the best thing I possibly can. So that's where I'm at right now. That's what I want to be doing right now. Ideally, that's the number one priority, is do-gooders and Wushi's property, and the side stuff is a burden.
Yep, that's how it works. I've actually I I've realized with my projects that I've not been very specific as to the details, except for one episode a long time ago. That's because I don't want to reveal too much, but something I can say is that they a lot of the things you said about the tone is very similar, because I've a very specific kind of feel that I really like and I'm trying to go for, where
Yeah, right.
where it's got like the stupidest jokes, but it still has the character driven moments that you really want to see.
I'm with my ideas for, like, the Wushi's property stuff. I'm in a really weird place because it's both going to be a lot more serious than do-gooders and a lot more silly than do-gooders. uh, so I'm excited. I'm so excited to put stuff out. and I know it's within my reach, all the ambitious ideas I have. I know I have the resources right here because I've done a smaller adjacent version of everything I want to do before. All I have to do is put it into action for a bigger thing, which is easier said than done, but I know I have it in me and I have to try it or I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, the one rule I've kind of been trying to follow is of course the what is the cliche thing to do and then do the opposite. But I'm also not trying to stick to that rule because there are also a lot of ways in which not doing the opposite would work out, and having a mix of that, like it's either way you look at it, if you see it, you'll know it was made by me.
That's I love that.
It's cliche.
Yeah.
It's cliche for a superhero to have their parents die at the beginning, so you have them just gain more parents at the beginning.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so excited for what you're cooking. I'm so excited for what Wacko will start to cook soon once he's willing to get into that, and I'm so excited for what I'm cooking. We've all got some great stuff.
There's
in the oven.
there's
That's
a reason. There's a reason we gel together so well.
We've got stories to tell. We got jokes to tell. What more do you need?
We have stuff we want to get out there into the world.
Why's my manager calling me? Work closed in 15 minutes. Why are you calling me? I should probably answer.
Yeah,
this.
that'd be smart.
It's probably not important, but I should probably still answer it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are we doing a send off so I can? Hold up.
I was gonna ask him a question. We've been talking a lot. I was gonna ask him. I was gonna ask him about his projects, and now his manager's calling him, and now I have to wait.
This is what he's saying to his manager. All right. And his manager didn't like that very much.
It's gonna be really funny in the final edit, I'm sure. This is
almost like this is the new bit, the version of the candy foam.
Candy.
I was just watching that episode back, and I was just dying at your reactions.
That was one of the most funny and most disrupting things on this entire show.
I didn't even know why it would be disrupting, because Wacker didn't have to acknowledge it at all.
You had to be on the other end. It's hard not to when you're like trying to have a conversation and you just see your buddy like pumping shampoo into his mouth.
Yeah, the one thing I wish I didn't on the actual episode, but I made sure to do later, just in call with other people, was just not bring it up the first time. Like, oh yeah, I have this thing. Instead I just did it.
You still had some left after that?
I still had so much left. I don't think I actually even finished it.
That's great. That's crazy. You were pumping it down like the entire episode.
My tongue was so blue. And
You
Uvoid,
get a lot of bang for your buck from that thing.
yeah, Uvoid was like, hey yo, did he just die? Is he gonna die?
I wish you did that on a podcast. That's a hilarious thing to do unprompted and not bring it up and just let people notice. What's up?
Yeah.
Everyone wants me right now. Okay.
Well,
Wacko,
don't let them.
I was
Yeah.
about to ask you a question about your projects, but then your manager called you because me and Simon Cat were talking about it a lot. Do you have anything similar to say that mean around the same vein of Simon Cat, where you're sort of talking about your vision without giving anything away?
How do I not give things away? There's so many ideas that like I have that I've written down that I want to start, and I feel like the smartest way would be to just start at like a very easy level, where like instead of jumping into making like a Marvel movie, I'll make like a short film or whatever. Not that that's what I'm making, but whatever it is, you make something that's like slow,
Right.
lower level, something that you could like more feasibly do. But like at the same extent, I don't want to start with like dirt. I want to start with like really fancy dirt, if that makes sense. Where like it's not a lot, but what is there is better than you'd expect it to be. That's what I want. I just don't know how to start.
I found a few
doing that.
YouTube channels like that don't really have the budget isn't there, but they started out with something that's really high quality and they got an audience from there.
That's exactly what I'm planning on
Exactly.
doing. That's exact. My original idea for like sort of the premiere of the new Wushi's property stuff was, the thing that I had wacko voice acting for, that I need a female voice actor for and all that. And that's not canceled.
Women!
That project is not canceled. I'm still gonna do that. But I decided it would be a smart idea to make something that I can finish a lot sooner, that better introduces the idea, that sort of comes off like a normal video, but then you watch it and you're like, this is insane. this is crazy.
Hopefully.
And it's just like a 5-minute video. It's really not much. 5 or 6 minutes. But what's packed into those 5 to 6 minutes is like insanely high. Like, I'm putting my everything into this short amount of time to really sell what I want to do. That's my goal.
Man, I can't wait to see it. I don't know what that was.
Put it out there.
This is the first time you've blurred your background.
Yeah,
Why is
I may have a bit of a mess.
It's because this background's full of do-gooders.
There's spoilers in the back. No, there's like a bunch of like weight plates that I didn't clean up in my background, so I just said I'm gonna blur it.
Can you see, like, my background is so... My closet's empty. All the clothes from my closet are not in there. They're in, like, this big Tupperware bin or plastic container. All my clothes in there. So my shirts that are hanging up there on top of the armoire. I don't know if you can see that. They're just all sitting there because it's, like, the cleanest place I can find to put them. Simon Cat's now on an escalator. What is that called?
The treadmill.
What is that? I almost called it a trampoline. A treadmill, you're right.
You want to know like the most like frustrating thing ever to do is to try and use a treadmill without turning it on. So you have to like be pushing really hard on it to like get it to keep moving, and if you put less energy into it at any point, you just stop and you have to get it started again. This is a fun thing to try.
Right. I've never done that, but I believe you.
You should try it. Next time you have access to a treadmill, use it without turning it on.
Whatever.
I don't think your treadmill's working, Simon Cat.
Yeah.
Simon Cat, I was just talking about that. Have you ever tried using a treadmill while it's not on? It's the most frustrating thing ever, and you have to put your everything into it constantly, or it's just gonna stop.
Simon, no, don't go back to... Simon, yes, sit down. Sit down. Finish the podcast.
Oh, yeah, we've been recording for a while.
No.
Yeah, should we stop recording?
You know
so
what
I
my
don't
manager
have to
called-
edit as much, and I can get this video out sooner.
Do you know what my manager called to ask for?
What?
You know what my manager called for?
What?
He was like, I'm bored, you wanna go get something to eat?
Wow. Amazing.
Okay, that's pretty cool though. That's a cool man. I wish I had that dynamic with
He is a cool manager.
the people I worked with.
I told you, this guy's the guy that invited me to a
Yeah.
baby shower because he didn't want to go
That's
alone.
cool. I mean, I got along with the people I worked with, but I only saw them at work.
So, I'm definitely making that
So now I'm going to Applebee's.
at some point in the next something or other, a quick thing I wanna get out there. I'm gonna commit to it. Is just the top 10 Arcanex moments, maybe of like 2025 or something, because I
Really?
yeah, because like I can remember most of them, like the
Yeah, you just gotta.
what was it,
find them.
the time Wacko, like, you could hear like the credit card when he was at Domino's or whatever.
Pizza
Pizza
Hut.
Hut.
Pizza Hut.
I keep making that mistake. One
Man,
of
I
the
wish like I said, I wish I had more room in my pile to work harder on Arcanex. This is a project I'm actually really excited about and feel strongly towards. Uh, but I really need to minimize that stuff right now.
yeah, I say I'm committing to that. I mean, it's not the kind of thing where the moment it starts taking up more than one day of my time to make any given thing is when I'm like, okay, that's too much for this channel.
And I guess that is sort of something to appreciate about this channel. If I put too much into it, I'm just gonna be demotivated. Like, this is meant to be a very low effort channel for us all, just to get something out there and be a little funny and talk to each other. But man, it is so hard not to like dream up the possibilities and do something really crazy and ambitious with this channel. That's my brain works in very difficult ways when it comes to trying to focus on one ambitious thing at a time.
Exactly. Well, do we want to end it there? We accidentally started going on for another almost 2 hours again.
Yeah, we better simmer down. That's gonna be the end of this Arcanex episode. It was pleasant talking to you guys again. I'm sure I'll talk with you guys more after the recording if you're able to, because it's not that late.
It's so late. We're all gonna die.
This has been Arcanex with Wacko, Simey Cat, and Whooshy.
What episode is this,
Wacko,
Bushy?
I don't remember. I was just looking at the
33.
channel. Okay, cool. Wacko still has the calendar with the ladies on it in the background.
I have moved it. It's no longer on the bin. Now it's in the box.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.